This place got a new face, killing Joe's face. Got a Joe thing, chilling in a new fade. Blue space in a new place, what did he say? He done tic-tac, feeling like a true play. Step back and I never say no. I was winning over there, now I'm spinning out of flow. Got a feeling in the air, but I'm feeling kinda low. Got a ceiling over here, and I think it's gonna blow. Hey, this place got a new face, killing Joe's face.
Oh, Canada, the eyeball is upon you. Let's see what I did there. What you watch? We here for the second video. 10 things Canadians don't know about Americans. This ought to be entertaining. This is from a channel called The Rebel. And it looks like it's going to be pretty entertaining, so I'm kind of stoked to watch this one too. What is it that Americans don't realize that Canadians don't know about us? Hey, and if your country is one, hit me up with it. Let me know. What don't Australians know about America? I'm here to answer all the questions that I can. You know, we're trying to keep it fun here, you know. All right, vid 2 for the day, let's get it in. If you haven't liked or subbed or just said, hey, check out my country, let me know, baby. I'm clowning. I'm in a really good mood. You're in a really good mood. Y'all got me like bouncing. I'm about to go buy a new shaver today. Oh my God. It is about to feel amazing. I don't even know what brand, just a new one. My old one, I had that bad boy for so long. That used to be my road shaver. That thing is starting to yank hair out of my face. That's why you keep seeing me looking rough, because it's rough. All right, let's get it yet. Let's get it on. We got 10 things Canadians don't know about Americans, brought to you by The Rebel. If you're wondering why I'm looking like this, it's because I got 5 minutes into the video before well, not 5 minutes, but I got like 2 minutes into the video before I realized y'all couldn't see the video. That's why it looks different right now. It's going to be a long Saturday. This is fun. Hell yeah. Let's go. Again.
Hey, how's it going, eh? Here's 10 things that are American, that are unique to America. I lived here. I've written about this before, but it's important we get this down on video, eh? And I lived here for about 15 years, and I'll tell you what, the longer I live here, the more different I realize Americans are from...
Here, where? Did you move from Canada to America? I think I missed that.
Anybody else, especially Canada. And I had a lot of sort of misnomers, is that the word, about the place? Yeah. Like I heard it was super racist, especially in the South. And
he heard that because that's where it came from. Well, as far as the United States, it was already over and across seas, you know. There was days before the days started over here. But yeah, it ain't as bad as the news be making it all the time, but it is bad. And it is prevalent. You know, as far as like, you'll probably have an incident where something will happen that'll have something to do with race. And you know what makes it all worse is race doesn't even exist. Now, I found a video on something like that to explain that point, but that's farther down the line. Yeah, well, this is a happy video. Let's go.
I heard there are a bunch of evangelical nuts, and the White House is run by these Christian loonies. They use the word batshit crazy a lot. I fucking hate that word.
Why do you think we say that? Look at what you just said before that.
But then I come down here, and I'm like at the 7-Eleven in Charleston, and there's some white lady talking to an old black dude about the parking lot, and there's some gay guy buying a Slurpee who's like their cousin. And I go, I thought you guys hated each other. And no, I realized what the media tells us about America isn't even close to true. Everyone seems to be doing all right down here, eh? Yeah, so here's 10 things that you ought to know about this land, especially if you're from the north. Number one, they don't think soakers are a big deal. They don't even have a...
What's their soaker? Soakers? We don't think soakers are a big deal?
Word for soaker. Now, where we're from, up in Canada, stepping through an ice puddle and getting that freezing cold water in your boot, it's the worst feeling in the universe. And
oh my God, yeah, slush puddle. We call them slush puddles or snow trap. Depends on if you're the one who's avoided it or stepped in it. God, I hate that slush foot. We call that slush foot too, by the way. And if it happens in the summer, you got swamp foot. Slush foot or swamp foot? Yeah, slush foot is for the cold one. You got the slush puddle. Yeah, we had a word for that. It's called slush puddle or snow trap.
it's so bad that when you finally get a warm sock on an hour later, oh my God, that feels like heaven. And if you're American, you don't know what I'm talking about. You know when you're in the pool and you have a wet bathing suit and then you put on underwear from the dryer on your cold buns and it just feels like heaven? That's what it feels like to end a day of a soaker. But you guys don't even talk about soakers. I don't get it.
That's because we're upset about the soaker. If you talk about the soaker, you keep reminding yourself about the soaker. Now I'm going to call them soakers. I used to call them slush puddles. Now I'm going to call them soakers so Canadians can understand what the hell I'm talking about. We do have that problem. Up north, mostly, like the upper states, like from Ohio up. Yeah, I'll fairly say Ohio up. Even though a couple times it snowed in Texas, but they don't get it like good enough to have quality slush puddles, quality soakers. Man, like when the drain is backed up, the sewer drain, and you don't know it, and you go to step up that curb and whoosh, oh, that cold, wet foot. That's why I stopped wearing those thick gray hunting socks, because it was holding too much water. You get to take your sock off, your foot is all waterlogged and wrinkled. And you put that warm sock on. Yeah.
Number two,
All right.
They suck at roasting marshmallows. If you're with Americans around a campfire, it just bursts into flames. And they go, oh, well.
Damn. How you gonna call us out on marshmallows, yo? The most friendly thing. That's like Seinfeld being mad at was it a Junior Mint episode where Kramer dropped a Junior Mint into somebody's operation? They're friendly. They're a friendly candy. Marshmallow. Yeah, we do that to marshmallows. We take that, burn it over the campfire. Notice I said burn it over the campfire. Get that crust on it, and then you peel the crust off of it. You just lift it up off it. You got the whole melted blob of marshmallow. See, a lot of people like to put it in s'mores, but I really don't like s'mores. It's too much sugar. You got marshmallow, then you got chocolate, then you got graham cracker, and it's just, man, that's a lot of sugar. That's a really rich dessert. But yeah, we do that to marshmallows, and then we peel it off. You get this burnt shell, and then we eat it. Uh-oh. Let me guess that's what's wrong. Oh, no. I can't edit today. I'm making all kind of deceit. You know what? Today's one of the
If you're with Americans around a campfire, it just bursts into flames. And they go, oh, well. And they take the carbon off and then just have the slightly wet goo underneath. It's kind of warm. They don't know any of the art of browning or any of that stuff. And then half the time, right?
That's a beautifully browned marshmallow.
They'll take off the marshmallow and put it with a chocolate bar and a cracker. They call it a s'more, and they'll just have like a marshmallow
I don't like
sandwich.
those either. I don't like those
get it,
either,
man. They're upset, and all their portions are insane. That's number 3. The portions are nuts. If you're having dinner in America, split it with someone. You'll order nachos. You can't possibly finish them. They're the size of a football, eh? You can you either split it with someone or you just, here, waiter, throw that in the garbage. An entire...
I'm from the food industry and I don't understand that either.
serving. I ate as much as I could. I'm gonna die here. I ate half a football.
Yeah.
Number 4. I think 2/3 of Americans don't have a passport. They haven't really been anywhere. And
Hey. I want to get my passport, but they just raised the price on us, man. When I was doing all my traveling was before I needed a passport. They didn't have all these strict laws with COVID passports and the whole 9/11 thing and all kind of this and that. All we needed was our ID. 2 forms of ID and we was good. Now I gotta get my passport. He's right. Why you calling me out, man?
And that doesn't bother me per se, but it's kind of annoying when they come back from somewhere. They talk about it like you haven't been there. Like say they
I think he's been following me. Let me explain. Being as I've always lived up north. I've always been a North American. North. Like I've been in North America, living in the northern part of North America. You know what I mean? That's like the whole top strip of North America, except for like North Dakotas and all those northwestern states. I couldn't think of the direction for a second. The northwestern states, I really don't mess with those. I think I've been to like maybe 1 or 2 of them. Yeah. But you really forget how nice Canada is until you actually go up there and come back. I went up there, last time I was up there, I went up there and came back. I was talking to one of my friends who I forgot was Canadian. And he's looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm going on about how nice Canada is and how you often forget about blah, 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 blah. And he's like looking at me like, what? Why are you telling me this? I know, I'm from there. What do you think we met? I was like, oh, yeah, because I realized he was looking at me funny. All right.
They go to Iceland and they're in the hot springs, they'll sit there and tell you, oh yeah, there's a bunch of different hot springs there and they're really big and people are swimming around floating with like steam coming off their heads, and you go, yeah, I know. I was there. My ticket cost me like $450. Who do you think you are, Christopher Columbus?
That was a cheap shot. We don't like his ass neither.
This is number 5. They fucking hate French people. Oh my God, eh?
I never understood that. I get it, but I never understood that. A Frenchman has never pissed me off, so I've never understood that. I've heard them talking shit about people, but who don't? I think that's from the Texans. I'm blaming the Texans because both of them was trying to like delete France. Like, you want to use French fries, we want to call them freedom fries. Well, I thought that was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard. I like the French. I'm an ex-chef. Well, ex-in-the-kitchen chef. I like French.
At a restaurant with my buddy, French dude, right? A French Canadian. We're down there, we're at a French restaurant, we're talking to a French waiter. Why not speak French? Why not cut out the middleman? So he's like, cool. Hey, salut, là. Hey, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire pour le déjeuner or whatever. I forgot most of my French. I guess that's breakfast, right? And
yeah.
We got these glares. It was like we were yelling the N-word at the top of our lungs. I go, dude, keep it on the DL here. They hate the frogs. You can't, if you say croissant, they The
fogs. Is that what y'all call French? Fogs? And I like the word croissant. I don't answer the one. Okay, me and the wife get croissants from Costco. And when we say croissant, I don't answer unless she's talking to me about a croissant. I don't answer her unless she says croissant. She got to put the lip up and let it flow out that side. Croissant. Got to put the R on there. Yeah, it's official like that.
They look at you like that's the worst word. That you have to say croissant.
No, croissants are freaking delicious.
Which is weird coming from Canada, where we see the French as kind of lower class. I mean, they're called Pepsis because they couldn't afford.
Wait, how do you not understand how Americans don't like French, but y'all see the French as a lower class and call them Pepsis? Of all words, why Pepsis? I would be more offended at being called a Pepsi. I like Coke.
Coca-Cola. I had to call it Coca-Cola there. You would have thought I meant cocaine.
No. I wouldn't have thought you meant cocaine. Because you said Pepsi. Pepsi automatically goes with Coke. Now, if you'd just said Coke straight out, I'd have had to listen to more of the sentence to figure out which one, because they actually used to put Coke in Coca-Cola.
The other thing, here's number 6. They think English people, like people from England, are super smart. All of them. That's why if you're watching like an infomercial, the guy will be like, "Hey, what are you doing then? Yeah, we got this broom and it's this amazing broom." And you're like, that guy's a soccer hooligan. He might stab you. But Americans see it and they're like, "Oh, that guy is from Oxbridge and he took some time off being a professor to sell me this broom. I got a..."
You know why that is? It's because English people are often portrayed on American TV as like rich people butlers or high intelligent butlers or sidekicks or whatever the case may be. You know, they're always like portrayed on TV as highly intelligent. Unless you get like somebody like Benny Hill, if you remember who Benny Hill is. You know, I think he was English. There was a lot of British TV that was on American TV on late nights as a kid. I used to watch a lot of that stuff. Wallace and Gromit. That was a daytime one, but Wallace and Gromit. You had like, of course, Mr. Bean. He was pretty Americanized, and then you had like, what was his name? I can't think of what his name is.
But I don't think they get that there's British trash.
Yeah.
Number 7,
sure
they know every actor's name, every single one. Like you'll be watching National Lampoon's Vacation.
Because of TV.
And when you say that, they go, "Which one of the series?" And they have them all memorized.
And not all of us.
You'll go like, "What's that wife's name?" And they'll go, "Oh, that's Beverly D'Angelo. She was a cartoonist with Hanna-Barbera, and then she started singing for Ronnie Hawkins." And you're like, "How the fuck do you know that? How did you fill up so much of your brain with IMDb?" Who cares who the actors are? They do that when they're done a movie too. They sit for the credits. They're like the caterer.
That's for Marvel movies. That's for Marvel movies.
Was this guy, and this guy did the lighting, and you're sort of sitting there going, "Can I leave? I don't care." They were just acting. Yeah, and that's another. That brings me to number 8. They love The Godfather, man. They've seen that movie like 80 times. They have all the lines memorized.
Hey, man, I'm part Italian, man. Of course, I'm predisposed to love something about The Godfather, man.
As they know all the cast, they'll just bust into some of the dialogue, and you're like, "What
There's
are you
some
guys
legendary
Italians now?
actors
What are you
on there,
talking
though.
about?"
You
And then they
kinda
look at
gotta
you
know
like
them.
you're
Joe
insane,
Pesci,
like you're a pussy or
all of
something.
them,
How come
yeah.
you don't have that movie memorized? They'll watch it like every single Thanksgiving or something, eh? And they'll watch the same movie again and again. I don't get that. Like, they've seen Die Hard. I don't know any American that's seen Die Hard less than 5 times.
Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay,
Wait,
mother...
the dude who hasn't shot his gun since he killed a kid jumps out and shoots the guy who's going to shoot Bruce Willis, and then Bruce Willis and his wife are saved, eh? You know the ending. Yippee-ki-yay, eh? Number 9. This one drives me nuts. They say no. Instead of "you're welcome." So someone will do you a solid and you go,
"Yeah, that's a habit I'm trying to break, because I realize not everybody understands that also means you're very welcome." That's a polite "you're welcome." It's just like kind of like the sidetrack noise byproduct, if you will. But I like to say either "you're welcome" or "it was no problem" or something like that, you know.
you know what? I'm going to man up here
right.
and thank that dude for helping me out because that's the right thing to do. So you'll go, hey, thanks for setting up that thing. I really appreciate it. And they'll, without even looking at you, they'll go, uh-huh. And you're like, well,
Like, no
wait a
problem.
minute. Maybe I take it back. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Uh-huh.
No, that's good.
You mean like you knew I was going to say thanks? It's like you're
No.
saying, yeah, fucking right, thank me.
No.
You better. So it makes you want to take back your apology. Say you're welcome,
No,
not
that's a good thing.
damn straight. That's like, hey, thanks very much for helping me out. Yep. Damn straight, thanks. It's
No,
infuriating.
that's not.
All right, here's the last one. This is my favorite one about Americans. They're all patriotic. Every
No.
single one of them, especially about their hometown.
No. It seems like that, but people are patriotic about subsections of something. Not the entire country, but subsections of something.
About their home state. You can have a liberal talking about how Christians ruin this country and it's hell, and then you'll go, yeah, it sucks. And they'll go, what? Where are you from? They get all pissy. Same with right.
No, it was because of the way you say, yeah, sucks. Canadian accent popped right out. And they were like, what the hell? That's what happened. This is hilarious. I like this video. This dude is funny.
Right-wingers who think
glad
that
I waited
liberals
for
ruin the
this.
country and it's going down the drain. You go, yeah, I agree. It stinks. They go, what's your problem? Then they get all mad. Like they.
It's like when you have a sibling and you pick on your sibling, it's all right. But then somebody outside of the family picks on your sibling. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's my sibling. What the hell what you doing? You know what I mean?
They will have, like, women will have a little gold pendant that's the shape of their state. Wisconsin for life. They'll have a tattoo that
hella
says
common.
Wisconsin. I like that.
Tattoos.
I think that's the best thing about them. I hope they
States,
never
whatever,
lose that.
the logo.
Eh? Fucking
Maybe a
USA,
flag.
eh? USA, eh? USA, eh?
He said USA, eh? USA, eh? I like him. The Rebel Media. Hit this homie up. Hit me up. Hit that like, that subscribe. If you have fun on this video, we're going to get some more. Hey, if you got a country you want me to check out, hit them comments. I ain't going to know unless you speak. I got no problem checking out a country. I saw some cool videos on Latvia. I never thought about looking at Latvia. You know, just Latvia, you assume you go Russian, Latvia, you know. But no. I like the architecture that they had going on in there. I'm really like, I like looking at old buildings and architecture and how stuff is made, because I like building terrain and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah. Well, this is the second video of the day. We're going to be getting this posted up, so be on the lookout for it. I am Aquarian OG, and I'm just about OUT. And I will be back with another video tomorrow. So we're going to have the two coming out today, which is this one is the second one, then another one tomorrow, then another one Monday. And then we're going to start Monday off with I'm going for the 3 posts a week. I'm going to try and hit like Monday, Wednesday, and like Friday or Saturday. You know, I'm trying to be flexible for things to be able to move around. But we're going to go with definite 3 posts a week, 3 video posts a week. And I'm going to try and squeeze in some live time on both YouTube and on Twitch. I've been getting back in the swing of things on Twitch, but still easing back into it. Yeah, I'll be doing some painting projects. I got some music projects coming up. And yeah, a lot of stuff working on. You should see my desk right now. I'm looking at all the stuff I got. Music on this side, paints and stuff over on this side. It's a good thing. Yes, yes, yes. All right, I'm out. I'm getting long-winded. Y'all, I can sit here and talk to y'all all day. But I know y'all got things to do. Have a good Saturday. Come back on Sunday. And then we're going to be back with another one on Monday. All right, I'll check y'all out later on. Aquarian OG is OUT. Deuces on the flips. That's just fun.